Let's just do it.
All right, this is our second to last Carpool movie review with Andy.
John.
And this week, or today, it's The Wolf of Wall Street.
Great film.
Yeah, it was a good film.
It was a good film.
It was a very good film. Martin Scorsese is a great director once again.
Honestly, applause for DiCaprio.
Oh yeah, he should have won Oscar for this one.
I think
he did great in Revenant. Like I totally think the Oscar is like he should have won it for Revenant too. But for this one, like, come on.
I thought he was fucking incredible in this.
Like I thought
film.
DiCaprio was like actually Jordan Belfort. Like
he literally became the character.
Exactly. You know, Jordan Belfort was in the movie in the very end.
I actually
he was introducing DiCaprio.
Yeah. So I actually looked up who Jordan Belfort was during the movie, and I saw his picture, and I was like, oh wait, that's him.
Yeah.
At the little seminar.
Yeah, really famous dude.
Yeah.
But he is a criminal.
Yeah.
He is a felon. With stock fraud and
so continue, like the rest that we saw continually in the movie were drugs.
So I think the most important thread was
rich and poor.
wealth and poor. He in the movie he quoted he's been a poor man and a rich man, and he will pick rich
any day.
Any day. And I totally get that, you know. Although he did become rich, not in the most moral and legal way.
Yeah.
But you know, I get where he comes from. Like he has the desperate push, you know, dedication to become rich, to escape poverty. You know, I think it's more of escaping poverty or escaping that low life than I want to be successful.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, he obviously. I feel like kind of connected to our like modern lives.
Mm-hmm.
You know how a lot of people say, you know, money doesn't really buy you happiness.
Yeah, to Jordan, he did.
That was his life.
That was his life.
Yeah.
Like money was his life.
Kind of like sympathetically, honestly, in a way, it's true.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
To a certain degree, but it is not. And obviously, we see that in the film.
Yeah.
After he loses everything. His wife, his children, and everything.
I think it was a perfect archetype. I feel like how they did it. The success story. Archetype. It was perfect. Literally, it had the beginning side, then it had the rise to
his fame, his
success.
Wealth,
and he hits the success, and then there's a downfall. There's a perfect bell curve there.
Yeah, it's like the little graph we learned in like English class in high school, like the exposition, the rising story, whatever, the climax and the falling story, and the conclusion. And
perfect character development too. Like you see tremendous change from Jordan of Jordan beginning to end. Beginning, you know, he was this new guy on Wall Street.
It's kind of funny because throughout the movie we see him realizing that this life that he is living isn't it. Like especially when his first wife kind of divorces him, files for divorce.
Really?
And he's like,
I think he
had a little click. So like in a way he was like, oh wait, this isn't it. Like I can't do this anymore. But then he goes back to his old self. Do you not agree?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Like you know how like the part that I don't agree is that. You said when he got caught cheating, he kind of clicked. But if he actually did click and be like, oh shit, this is bad, then I feel like he would have, you know.
That's why I say momentarily. Like he knew.
But
yeah.
I don't think that was sincere though. Like he was just there, you know, because you know he got caught cheating. The guy, I mean, a normal human being, a normal guy who got caught cheating. So, like at the moment is like, oh shit, I did, you know, this is bad. But the fact that he just switched back to Margot Robbie right away just had me think that okay, this guy is now truly like not the old Jordan Belfort anymore. You know,
I guess in a way I agree
like
with
he completely broke the shell from his old self to his new self. Like I feel like his wife was the only thing that was keeping him
in a
contained.
way. Yeah.
You know, and that breakup or divorce kind of released him to his new self and to the new Jordan Belfort. And I think ever since he started the Stratman Oakmont. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the start of him changing to a completely new guy. And he does change completely. And he stays that way until we hit in the end when he gets caught with the FBI, when he loses everything, then he actually, to be honest, it's not a loop. Like, it's not like he was this good guy.
So you're saying he's continuously bad?
I wouldn't say bad, but he never goes back. He never goes back. Is what I'm saying. It's kind of linear, or like a curve. It's not a loop.
I feel like you can take it on either side, honestly. But
like in the end, when he went to prison, quote unquote prison in Nevada, he quotes, I was in this hellhole in Nevada, but I forgot I was rich. So he's
like you can buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's okay.
If he really looped to his old self, he would have
changed.
Yeah, he wouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that scene actually.
Yeah, he wouldn't have said that. Like he is still attached to the wealth part, to money.
I guess
even in the end, because he gets the treatment of a wealthy person in prison. He plays tennis, which is actually true from what I found out. Like, actually, Jordan Belfort went to this
prison to play tennis.
Yeah, he went to.
I mean, it's a book that he wrote. So
yeah, which I thought it was crazy. That they actually have a facility like that. It's not even, you can't even call it a prison. It's like a rehab.
It's like Pablo Escobar's own prison. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's a part. Yeah.
So I mean, there are a lot of moving on. There are a lot of social commentaries in the movie, obviously.
Yeah. Poverty's one.
Yeah.
Rich is one.
Yeah. One thing I really noticed in the movie was his relation to kind of like motivational speakers like Adolf Hitler.
Oh yeah.
And like in his office when he was like giving all these inspirational speeches.
Yeah.
To get his workers fired up.
Yeah.
And all that. I was like, dang, this is like exactly what Hitler did to recruit and like to.
It's like like religious.
Yeah.
Speech. He's like God.
Yeah. To those people, he was God because he had all these riches and he had all these wealth that he had accumulated.
I feel like not because of his status. Or what he had,
but their own
the ability for Jordan to provide the opportunity for them to strive,
And he said in the movie, this is all I gave them opportunity.
Yeah, it was like Mad Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. The War Boys thought that Immortan Joe was the guide to Valhalla.
The eternal. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, to eternity. And this is the thing. Like the workers thought Jordan was the guide to wealth. To the Porsche and the Armani
Exactly,
suits.
he was their guy.
Yeah. Supporting characters are really nice too. Jonah Hill was no matter how many times I watched this movie, every time I can't stand Jonah Hill. I want to fucking beat his ass to death. Like
that's his character. That's
exactly.
That's why I love him so
well.
much.
Yeah, he did it so well. Like every time I watch, it's like Donnie. God.
He's always especially in the house when they were taking the lemon, whatever 714.
Oh yeah. They're taking lemons.
When he found out he was
he was high, but like he's a jackass either way.
Yeah, I was like,
I kind of wish that what was the guy with the mustache who died?
Brad.
Brad. I kind of hope that Brad would kick his ass really hard in the movie when I first.
I was actually hoping that Brad would kind of live and like kind of live a happy life after he kind of stepped away from that lifestyle.
He died from heart attack. I did not see it coming.
I didn't either.
But I wasn't shocked. Like, oh my god, that's so funny. How he just died by heart attack.
Yeah.
But with the amount of drugs that he's done, and the amount of shit that he did.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
you
true.
kind of expect it, you know.
You know, I feel like all the movies that we've seen, like the movie is always trying to teach like a theme, like a
Yeah, some lesson.
yeah, some lesson, right?
into
So what did
it.
you think the lesson was here?
I'm
I'm just kind of curious.
Doing bad shit always gets you caught, you know.
You can't get away.
You can't get away
forever.
with. You can get away with something like that. To some extent,
Yeah.
like when Jordan had the opportunity to, you know, take no for an answer, quoting, and sign the contract or saying that
He's gonna step down?
for a few of the very small portion of the illegal activities he's done, like they would have.
He would have gotten away.
Yeah, he would have gotten away with
Yeah.
it. But you know, that's the thing. The human ambition, that greed, like Martin Scorsese did it really well on this character for Jordan Belfort. Although it is a real life story, and of course, a lot of people are tuned to greed and
Right.
you know, ambition, but in the film he did it so well. Like and DiCaprio acted out so well.
Yeah,
It was
it's like
that
the temptation.
perfect combination.
Like temptation is like
Yeah.
no joke. It's
Yeah, I thought that was the lesson. Big
Yeah.
lesson was don't do illegal shit to get rich. You know.
Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, that's honestly a good movie. Recommend it to a friend, even though there are a lot of vulgar scenes.
Oh, there are tons of explicit scenes.
Yeah, but
like this was originally the director's cut. It's a little less than 4 hours long from what I've heard, and that was the original. Like a couple scenes had to be cut out to fit the length time, but playing time. But the original movie that Martin Scorsese showed to the MPAA, I think, that movie got NC-17 rating.
Wow.
Because there were so many explicit scenes. Like Scorsese had to cut some down to make it rated R. So director's cut has a lot more drugs, a lot more sex, and a lot more explicit.
But if you're mature about it, like it
you gotta
see the bigger picture.
Yeah, you gotta see it as a part of art.
Yeah.
You know,
And
not porn. You know.
Yeah, and you can't really blame because it's I guess in a way it's a lot of true story.
It gives realistic, a realistic
point of view.
Feel. Feel.
Yeah.
That's the I'm losing my head.
Yeah.
To the movie. So I think that's a good detail that he added.
Of course.
Could have been cut down a little bit, but
No, I'm not blaming. I thought it was a really good movie.
Yeah.
For me, I gave it an A. As
yeah,
other
give it an A.
movies.
Yeah.
And
Definitely
honestly,
give it an A.
if people haven't seen it, they need to see this movie.
Yeah, I actually been trying to show this movie to my friend for a very long time, and he still hasn't seen it yet. So I might, since I've watched it recently, I might sit him down
Watch it with
to
him
watch
again.
it with him again. And maybe during spring break. Or
Gotcha.
something.
But yeah,
Yep.
this is the.
Tune into for next time. The last
You know what the last movie is?
that last movie is The Invitation. I think.
Invitation.
I haven't seen that.
This
one.
is the one you haven't seen. Okay.
This is the second one that I haven't seen. The
second.
first one was pretty bad.
The
Midnight Express. I hope this one is good for a movie that I haven't seen yet in this
Yeah,
list.
but tune in next time for our Carpool movie review.
All right.